You front the biggest band in the world. You're heavily involved in global politics and activism.
Right.
Major responsibilities. Where do you find time to be a meaningful parent?
We're very gypsy-like, our family. And my kids travel so well. In fact, this last year of touring, we've never been as close as a family. And, we got a tutor for the oldest kids. Their schoolwork went up. They've gone home since, and the headmaster says that their schoolwork's gone up. They love the adventure of being on the road. I've seen people, professional people, and people who work in, factories and have to get up very early. It's 7 a.m, leave the house and come home at 9 o'clock at night. They're the people who have the most difficult times, to get time with their family. I'm lucky. I'm at home in the morning. I'm on the phone. The kids are there. I really do have a great life in that sense. Now, I think mostly this is Ali has organised this. I wouldn't want to take too much credit for it, but I have an amazing family life, and it's elastic, and it's a little hectic and a little chaotic, but it's full of laughter and full of great kids.
You've been, as a band, 25 years, you've been through all the rites of passage together, haven't you? Marriages, births of children, deaths of parents. Without wishing to go into exactly what's happening now, one of the band members is in pain.
Right.
How are you there to help each other?
Our music does come out of community. It's a very tight community, and so if one of us is going through it, we're all going through it. He will be out the other side of it. They will be out the other side of it. And God willing, it will be a very positive outcome. And, we work through it. We've all, we've all been through different, ups and downs. And you've got to give yourself freedom within a band, to get out of each other's way, as well as to get in somebody's face at the right time. Sometimes you have to know when not to. This is one of those moments.
I'd like to close with a quote from one of your favourite poets, Brendan Kennelly, a poem called The Book of Judas, where he says, "If you want to serve the age, betray it." What does that mean to you?
Well, he's an extraordinary poet. The Book of Judas was an amazing, epic poem. There's these Jewish sheep herders with shit on their shoes, standing in front of a pharaoh. And the pharaoh is saying, you're equal? You say you're equal to me? And they're going, yes, it says it here in the book. That's what it says in this book. And eventually, they're accepted as equal, but not women, or not blacks. And it's a pain in the arse, equality. But right now, where we're at with it is, if we believed that these people's lives were equal in value to ours, we would not be letting them die like this. And, this is not an argument for giving money to corrupt leadership or redecorating presidential palaces. Let's be tough, let's be rigorous, and let's be demanding of our aid. But let's increase it, and let's be that generation that can say to our kids, we stopped that. And just another one on the Jewish thing while I'm there. I met this incredible man in the United States Congress, Tom Lantos. And he was a survivor of concentration camps. And he told me that years later, it wasn't the mistreatment in the camps and the brutality that used to haunt him, but the thing that haunted him were the blank stares of the faces as they were being loaded onto the trains. And I knew this was a very heavy thing to bring up, and I said, I don't bring this up lightly, but is there some analogy here? He said, oh no, he said, it's worse than that. He says, because we know where these trains are going. We are letting children die for lack of medicines you can get in any corner shop. And so I asked him, you know, could I use this analogy? And he said yes. And that's what our generation's got to do. We've just got to go down and, you know, lie across the tracks.
It's easy to talk, great to sing, but I really respect the fact you give time. Bono, thank you.
Thank you.